Hey there, and welcome back to the channel. Did you know that linear equations almost always show up on the SAT math section? These exact types of problems could appear on your next SAT exam. So today we're going to learn them in the easiest way possible, step by step. We'll start with equations in one variable, then move to equations with two variables. Let's begin. A linear equation in one variable is like a balance scale. You have one missing number, and your goal is to make both sides equal. To solve it, we use something called inverse operations. That means we do the opposite, like subtracting if something is added, or dividing if something is multiplied. All right, let's see how it works. Here's a basic question that's just like one you might see on the SAT. We have the equation 2.6 plus x equals 2.8. We need to find the value of x. Let's get x alone on one side. We subtract 2.6 from both sides. On the left, 2.6 minus 2.6 becomes 0, so only x is left. On the right, 2.8 minus 2.6 equals 0.2. So x equals 0.2. And that's our answer. This is the kind of short and simple question that usually appears at the start of the SAT math section. Now let's try an advanced question. This one is a word problem, the type that needs you to set up an equation first. Nasir buys 9 storage bins. He also has a coupon that gives him $63 off. After using the coupon, he pays $27 in total. Let's find the price of one bin. We can write this as 9x minus 63 equals 27. Now let's solve it step by step. First, add 63 to both sides. That gives us 9x equals 90. Next, divide both sides by 9. That gives us x equals 10. So each bin costs $10. This type of question mixes real-life situations with math. And it's exactly the kind of problem you can expect in the SAT. Now let's move to equations with two variables, usually written as x and y. Each equation represents a straight line. When you have two lines, or two equations, they can meet at one point. That meeting point is called the solution. Let's look at how that works. Here's a basic question you might see on the SAT. We have two equations. The first one is x plus y equals 18. The second one is x equals 5y. Let's find both x and y. The second equation already gives us x in terms of y. X equals 5y. So we can replace x with 5y in the first equation. That gives us 5y plus y equals 18. Combine the two y's and we get 6y equals 18. Now divide both sides by 6 and we get y equals 3. Next, plug that back into x equals 5y. That means x equals 5 times 3, which gives x equals 15. So the solution is x equals 15 and y equals 3. That's the answer, and this kind of question often appears in the SAT algebra section. Now let's try an advanced question that looks like a real SAT application problem. The equation is 4.51 x plus 6.07y equals 896.86. Here, x stands for the number of smaller containers, and y stands for the number of larger containers. Each term, 4.51x and 6.07y, represents price times quantity. So 4.51 is the price for each small container, and 6.07 is the price for each large container. The question asks for the price of a small container. The answer is $4.51, and that's it. You've just learned how to solve linear equations, both with one variable and with two variables. These are the exact types of problems you can expect to see on your next SAT exam. If you want to keep learning SAT math the easy way, make sure to hit subscribe and stay tuned for the next lesson.